We've been here for a few hours. We just had dinner at a little bistro. Ended up in it with an animated conversation with a lovely couple from the US. So happy to be in France. I love hearing the French. I love seeing the French architecture. We are in a very cute Hotel de 16, which is right downtown. It's in a great location. It has a bathtub, which I'm super excited about. But one thing about being on the road for 2 weeks, you've been on the road for 4 weeks, is we came up and it was like, wait, what's our room number? The last 2 places we were on the 5th floor, and so I kept wanting to go to the wrong room.
As long as you come back to my room.
It's day 1 in Bordeaux, even though we arrived yesterday. Today is when we're really going to get started, and we went ahead and we got the City Pass, and we're going to see how many places we can visit in the 72 hours that we are essentially here.
Ready? Go!
It's allons-y. So it's pretty busy here down at the Bordeaux tourist office, but we were able to get our passes, and we also booked a boat tour so that we can see Bordeaux from the river and add another thing to our mode of transportation.
And it was all included in the pass.
The Monument aux Girondins from the French Revolution in Bordeaux, and it is in honor of the Girondins. It's absolutely beautiful, and apparently one of the most photographed places in all of Bordeaux. So yes, we're going to the Contemporary Art Museum. I am a new convert and I love contemporary art, but the question is, in France, what's considered contemporary? I'm feeling it's very different from what we see as contemporary in the United States, since we are so freaking young as
It's all white, and so either you take your shoes off or you put these little feeties on.
Bordeaux.
Went to lunch.
Oh, we went to lunch. Oh, we found a Thai place and had amazing Thai spring rolls and a Thai salad, and then
vegetables primarily.
Vegetables.
Then we went to the Museum of Beaux-Arts and 2 different exhibits there.
That was pretty cool.
Yep. And then we went to the Cathedral of Bordeaux, which was huge. And now we're getting ready for our boat ride, which is all part of the City Pass.
reflecting pool.
Okay.
It's just a layer of water, but what you can see here is the reflection of the buildings, and if we move just a little bit that way, you can see the reflection of the clouds.
Oh wow, look at that. And some reflections of students that are in the sky. Isn't that amazing?
It's, you don't really know until you get here, and actually it looks so much better on film than it does in reality. This is an incredible piece of art.
Very cool.
To try to navigate inclement weather when you are in a place for a few days, and being outside is required for the majority of the activities, and it's one of the things that we are struggling with here in Bordeaux. Zeke's pretty much done with churches and cathedrals, and so we're continuing to try to figure out what to check off the list with the City Pass.
But we have a couple towers to climb, hopefully tomorrow, and then we have some underground potentially to get to on Saturday. So we look forward to all that.
Absolutely. So you asked me if we lived here, would I cycle more because we're seeing so many cyclists, and
It's definitely part of the culture.
yeah, it's almost like it's Amsterdam in the way that there are so many cyclists.
Mm-hmm.
Would I? Probably, but I think having an electric scooter would be really, really advantageous.
And why is that?
Because it goes faster. We look any dork here, but it's raining.
You're welcome. A year or two ago, I reached out to different folks in Bordeaux about a home exchange, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we live close to the tram, but we're just a 5-10 minute ride on the tram out of downtown." And I was trying to wrap my head around that. And now that I've seen these trams and the frequency of them, I could totally see visiting downtown either by bike or tram,
and being a little bit outside.
And so you can sort of have the best of both worlds, because at 54, I kind of like a little quieter, but I like to come down where there's something going on.
So if you want to do a home exchange with us in the Silicon Valley and you are in Bordeaux off of one of the trams, let us know. We would be totally open to having a conversation.
You bet.
So we arrived at the Tower of Pey-berland a little bit early, and we were told to come back at our actual appointment time.
And I have a very, very small backpack with me, and he said I'm going to have to leave it at the bottom because it's so narrow and it could be dangerous. So this one is included in the City Pass, but you have to get a appointment time, which they said you could do on the website, but our hotel was so close to the tourism office, I just went over there and they did it for me. And speaking of boutique, I got a report back from our profiling management director, who said that the people that subscribe to our channel are not only more attractive and smarter, they also have less gingivitis. All right, here we go.
Don't fart in my face.
Got a rope handhold and a spiral staircase. 231 steps?
3. Okay, we've decided that with the City Pass, this is a must-do. I think it's €9 a person if you don't, but man, come over at your appointed time, show them their pass, and then you start walking up the steps.
It's a view of the city and the whole region, actually, that you can't get anywhere else. So pretty spectacular.
But if you are physically not super fit, or you have any sort of major knee issues, I don't think I'd recommend this.
You said it was about 15 minutes start to finish?
15 minutes start to finish.
Yeah, got a little tight in there, but that was part of the adventure.
And there were railings and such, so I couldn't push Zeke off the top.
Plausible vulnerability.
He slipped.
Oops.
Wow. We just did the Musée d'Aquitaine, and it was amazing.
It's like the entire history of Bordeaux.
Some of the things that we learned yesterday on the boat tour that we thought was actually we were able to understand and put some things into perspective around why Bordeaux was so wealthy at the time, because it controlled the sugar, and also talked about the slave trade. And there's a huge area dedicated to understanding the slave trade and also the abolishment of it. It was pretty not only provocative but very impactful. So the City Pass got us a little bit outside of Bordeaux Centre to the Rehreh, which is the Nouvelle Aquitaine Mecca, and it is, wow. There's an extraordinary photography exhibit focusing on 9 different topics or themes. Walked to go do laundry. Did not bring his raincoat because he was done, nor did he bring the umbrella. Wonder how that's gonna go when he has to come back to the hotel. Zeke, are we going in the right way?
I'm like 40% sure we're going exactly where we need to be.
Okay, well, there's a circus school. I do like the flying trapeze. So we are packing up and getting ready for our last leg of our European tour in May 2024. Zeke, it's been 4.5 weeks since you've been home. Are you ready to go home?
It's been a bit. Sure. I could do a little Bay Area action for a while, and then looking off to something else.
Vancouver.
Looking off to Vancouver. But there's a lovely place for us to work downstairs here, so we're going to enjoy that for a bit, and then hopefully we will dodge any raindrops, get on the tram, get to the train station, get on the train, and relax.